Are you guys ready?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Alright, let's see here. So, 6 got released recently.
6.
Right? Yes, 6.
Yay.
And so there's going to be a character story for him, probably with a puzzle, perhaps.
So yeah, where's the story?
Okay, I think I forgot who 6 is.
The leader of all the numbers in the world. Hello. I mean, on the island.
Shido said hi.
Hi.
Hello.
So, let's see here. Still not enough. What? Stop it. Look, turn it off. Okay. Don't fight. Alright. So. We'll wait just a little bit longer for everybody to drop a little bit. And Shido, how was your day? Did it go well? Everything working out okay for you? Please don't do that.
My question is,
What's your question?
did what 36 friend? I mean,
Sophia?
Yeah.
What about her? Is she gonna be in the story? I don't know. I didn't look at the story yet. I have no
Isn't
idea.
it 37 and
No.
not 36?
Oh.
Ah.
37, not 36. Right.
Oh.
Aww. Cheeto's been trying to get triple S on the boss.
Which one?
What boss?
These bosses. I haven't been able to do it either though. I need time to raise up 6 and see if that makes a difference or anything.
Wait, you got 6?
Our day is just starting, Cheeto, so we'll see how
Yeah.
that turns out.
You got 6?
Did I get 6? Yeah.
Oh, nice. Can I see?
There you go.
Well, the
Ooh, you
chair
got
is
6.
in the middle of the room.
Can we see his
Take a
outfits?
seat.
Outfits.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is the outfit he starts with.
Okay. Oh, I kind of like the mini one. It's cute.
The avatar in battle.
Oh.
Yeah.
And this is the outfit after you get him the insight too.
Okay, now that's also cute.
Do you think he looks like that? Honestly,
That looks
I don't know.
cool.
I like the mini character. Wait. Is it just me or is
'Cause I've
that
never
6
seen-
taller than the other 6?
I mean,
Oh, no,
not
no.
really. to be
Dara,
honest.
shut your mouth. Sit.
Hey!
down. All right.
All right.
We look at some other ones.
Who do you want to look at?
Yeah. Let's see. Down. This one. Balloon party.
Balloon party.
Oh, nice to meet you.
You want to look at
Ooh.
her outfit?
Nice to meet you.
So she
Oh.
starts off with this outfit.
Oh, she's pretty.
What is she?
And then-
What's in that balloon?
What's inside her balloon?
Oh, I'll tell you.
I don't know. We can ask her.
Ketchup?
No, it's blood.
An
That's what
oddly
it meant
shaped
by
balloon
ketchup.
made by the
Blood.
interviewee. The bone structure and blood vessel pulsate, and the balloon itself is soft to touch. It is said to possess extraordinary abilities. When we attempted to gather all related information, we received so many letters that covered the doorway of the editorial office.
Hello.
Hi!
Hi, Rixilis. How was your day?
Continue reading, please.
I just finished.
Ah.
So the bone balloon is actually alive. So her balloons are actually alive.
Uh huh.
Is it
Where?
alive?
It has bones and blood vessel and blood.
So got candy?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yes, it is alive.
You think so? Okay.
We're doing great.
You're off today, right?
Yep.
I see.
3-day weekend.
Anyways, can we go?
Who else do you want to look at?
What's our backstory? That's my question.
Whose backstory?
balloon party.
Balloon party?
Oh,
Why is she so
Nice to meet you.
cute?
Nice to
Like
meet
she has an oversized like dress.
Yeah, why don't you read it
Like
then?
her
Dad,
sleeves
read
are
it.
so
Dad,
big.
read it. Dad, read it.
Okay, boo.
No. You gotta read it right here.
Fine, I'm gonna
She
sit
can't
up.
see it from right there.
There is a white house in the city made out of white stones. Everyone knew that was Dr. Nicholas's house. The high wall divided Germany into two halves. They lost each
Germany?
other, yet exchanging gazes unceasingly. For the world, it was an earth-shaking reformation. For the poor who were just born or ill in bed. However, it meant there weren't even pills to treat them. That was when Mr. and Miss Nicholas appeared. The two of them were great doctors, but terrible parents. When they returned from the neighboring city, they found their 7-year-old had a persistent high fever from a serious infection. A strange woman had come to town. She was wearing a strange costume and talking about strange things, but all the children had gathered by her side. Something must be wrong because, even Emily went to see her. Dad, please. Emily tried so hard to beg me that she was trembling again as usual. Tommy also got the balloon. But sweetheart, Tommy's a lucky boy. He won't be punished for a ridiculous balloon. She knew what was going to happen. She huddled, trembling, which is my favorite scene. See, your mother always cried the same way before she left me. I hate to see that. I broke her balloon but before her scream rang out, I was drowned by great pain and fell to the ground. The next day, I was in the hospital. My internal organs were damaged, and the doctor said they would never be recovered. I had to be very careful with my lifestyle and had to say goodbye to alcohol and excess grease. From the nurse's chit-chat, I learned that Tommy's broken leg was cured overnight. The plaster on his leg appeared in the garbage station outside the town, mixed with balloon pieces.
What the?
I think I know what that thing was wandering outside the window last night. I will be a good father, at least from now on.
Wow. Go ahead.
Wait, who's gonna be Pandora Wilson and who's gonna be Balloon Party?
I'll be balloon party.
I heard you're a doctor.
Yes and no. Oh, madam, miss, my mouth friend, in terms of title, I prefer party animal or party
Maniac.
maniac. I'm happy when everybody's happy. That's right.
Okay. I totally understand now.
Yes, I understand that you understand, my friend.
Can you tell me more about the special parties you throw at Balloon Party?
Are you gonna attend one?
No, I don't mean that.
Great! It's my pleasure. Please bring everybody else in the office too. I'll pick you guys up. Next Wednesday, I'll get everybody prepared by then. No costumes required, just fun.
Guys, drop what you're doing. Pack up and block the windows with planks. Or just find somewhere to take shelter. We gotta figure out something before Wednesday.
What's going on?
What are you talking about?
No, nothing. Please go on. Tell me how you prepare for parties.
Sure, it's never easy to prepare for a party, but it's what I like to do. So it's always makes me happy.
What does this mean?
I
I
know.
don't know. Oh my gosh, I see a bone in there.
Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Why do I like Balloon Party?
Would you like to touch the viscera
The
in
vice-
the balloon?
The viscera and the
They're
balloon.
soft,
They're soft and
bouncy
bouncy like a
our
jelly.
jelly.
Okay.
Jelly best.
M.
All right. So that's a good warm up for you.
Yep.
Going to the story now?
Yep.
Uh-huh. Is everybody here?
Huh?
Is everybody here on the chat?
Yeep, technically.
With 10 minutes in, so. Ah, right. LaSource's new skin.
Let's
Clothes,
start.
clothes.
I want to see the.
Oh.
Oh my
Well,
gosh,
hold on.
Lesource looks cute.
Who's those ones?
LaSource's new outfit.
First, just
Huh.
to be sure.
Just to be sure. Oh, that's so cute. Wait, which Lesource should I be
Huh?
for cosplaying? I think I want to be that Lesource. She looks
That
cute.
LaSource, but this one's the one that's easily recognizable, though.
True. Because nobody's used to new skin yet.
It's okay. It's cute.
Yeah, I like it. It's my favorite.
As long as you throw trash at everybody for throwing coins into your pot, I'm sure they'll recognize you.
Okay. Why do I
Alright.
feel like
Huh?
making a game for Lesource?
Okay.
You're supposed to
Anyways,
have points.
all right. Let's get back on task.
We
So
get earned
you had
money.
enough of a warm up, so
Yep.
we're gonna go to the story narrating. Okay?
All right.
Yep.
When everybody's ready, say
Who's
ready.
six?
Who's 6? I don't know.
When everybody's ready,
You're
say
six.
ready. When you're ready to listen to the
Alright.
story,
Okay, you're six.
say
All right,
ready.
calm down, calm down.
All right.
A voice came from above and spoke to the man. An important thing will happen to you.
That's 210. 210's not a playable character,
Oh,
so I
that's
don't
too bad.
know if I could get more voice sample. Any voicing going on? Hi, Ryoko.
Hi.
How you
Hello.
doing? How's your day?
Just on time. Awesome.
What will it be? The man asked. I think I'm 210.
You want to do 210? Okay.
Wait. Okay. You will gain wealth. You will gain fame. You will walk in the garden of wisdom and happiness. Voice answered. Thus, until he died, he spent his life waiting for his fortune and it never arrived.
Is there any voicing going on? No, there isn't. Next person. The lecturer walks from one side of the square to the other, an unfurled scroll in his hand.
The voice from above brought promises, a glimpse of the forthcoming fate. He believed in the promise, and in doing so, forged his own tragic end.
Why you gotta make it sound
Dun,
like a
dun,
horror
dun.
story all of a sudden? The way you said it.
Okay, Rita. 37. Can I be 37?
No, I'm 37 now.
No.
A soft, content
I wanna
cooing
slide-
comes from the audience.
Mm-hmm.
37.
37. 37.
Rita, you're 6 and
Wait,
Sophia.
huh?
I'm
Wait,
210
how many
and
characters
37.
are there now? I think 6, 210, 37, and Sophia is in here. So you girls want to settle down on who's who?
Uh-huh.
I want to be 37.
I thought I was 36. I mean
36?
37.
You keep getting her name wrong. Let's not.
You're so. Remember the last time we narrated?
All right. So you want to be
were
Sophia
so
again, or all right?
good. Who's 210?
Close the door.
You're 6 and Sophia. And I am 37 and 210.
Come on, let's get out.
All right, stop. No,
No,
fighting.
no hitting.
The whisper fails, so will wake the sleeping girl.
Which one is that?
After
After
hesitating
hesitating.
for a moment, Sophia reaches out and gently shakes 37.
No. Huh? What's happening?
Don't.
37 rubs her eyes, lifts her disheveled hair, and looks around in a
Disheveled.
daze. Disheveled.
So do you want to do the voice lines, or do you want to narrate the whole thing, miss?
I want to do my voice line.
Okay.
Has 210 finished his speech yet?
No, not yet. But you were sleeping so soundly just now that you were snoring a bit. I was worried they might hear you. And it doesn't seem polite to sleep during somebody
Stop
else's speech. especially for you, 24
No, especially 4 to 10.
to 10. You know how much he enjoys delivering these lectures. He's always so concerned about whether he has audience attention.
Surely thought it was to hinder others from acquiring knowledge like this.
Why are you using the source's voice?
What the?
Truth should neither rely on such rhetoric, nor be
Rhetoric.
so opaque in presentation. I fail to see how there could be any real knowledge in all of this flamboyance.
You trying to make a yawning sound?
I want to yawn.
Okay, fine. Go ahead. How many times are you gonna try yawning?
No, let me do it.
Okay.
So do you
now-
see?
All right. Okay. You yawned 10 times already. Just
So you see, I am simply lessening his sense. At the least of the rhythm of his speech makes fine for a fine sleeping aid.
wow, 37.
Wow.
So mean. 37 yawns softly and leans against Sophia. Yet the rhetoric about fate, path, and glory of self-selection continues to pour into their ears. 37 opens her eyes once more to see Sophia gazing forward intently beneath her red hair.
Are you truly so rapt about this topic?
I'm sure.
I suppose.
I suppose. I'm not sure yet. People always care about his fate.
Their fate.
Their fate. About what will happen tomorrow and the next day. I don't know my own number yet. I don't understand my essence. Left alone
Let
fate.
alone fate.
Let alone fate.
That's Tee.
Hello.
Hey.
Where are the babes? Wait, what?
Teehee. Don't you remember Teehee?
Wait a
Ah!
minute.
Hi.
Okay. Sophia's gaze dropped to her clasped hands resting in her lap.
Oh. His lectures does make sense. Working hard and striving forward is obviously a good thing. Ooh.
What gift do y'all want? He said. Why don't you just capture Teehee and force him to play games with you all day long?
Rita,
That doesn't sound good enough
girl,
for
we've
me.
been working all night playing cops and robbers with some other kids.
All right.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure we got a good.
Stay on topic, miss.
I
You
sold
just
myself
yourself up
already.
Yeah, you
What?
Wait, what?
But I feel like I haven't found my way yet.
did. I
only just arrived there,
here.
here, there. Is so much for me to learn.
Sophia's voice is subdued, fading until finally reaching a whisper. She takes a deep breath as if to revitalize her spirit. Deep breath, not yawn! And lifts her eyes to look at 37.
What about you, 37? Aren't you curious at all about your fate?
Why are you suddenly whispering?
Oh, I said it. Oh my
37
gosh.
breathes out a steady huff.
Is not the great circle is not the greatest prime number.
Obviously, she needs sleep, and she is especially adept at falling into deep slumbers. 210's impassioned rhetoric is apparently so tedious to hear that she can't hold her eyes open even for another moment. All right, who wants to read 210?
When the man lay sick in bed, he cried out to the voice from above, asking, "When will all that you have promised to finally arrive?"
Hi, Isaac. How
Hello.
was your day?
Hi.
Okay, Isaac.
What does
Thank
that
you.
mean?
You too.
Oh, I see what that means.
Aren't you reading 210?
The voice from above scorned him, saying, "It has already come and gone, only you never sought it out."
Sounds like a horror story.
Why do I
It's
feel
not
like I
supposed to
sound
be a
like
horror
Yukong?
story.
Why do I feel like I sound like Yukong?
Yukong. I don't know.
So the man lives his coward,
Hmm?
his idleness, and the
Cowardice.
cowardice,
Idleness.
idleness, and
all
all
the
his
fortunes
fortunes
he
he
lost.
lost.
Okay.
I hope.
That's why. That's why you should.
Wait. Pause.
That's why you should be vigilant of our
Vigilant.
own fortunes. We must keep our vision clear, listen to our own voice, and not stagnate waiting for the promises of others.
So the both of you decided to be 210 together or something?
Combine the voices to
Yeah,
mend.
we're combining till 6 gets here.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
If we see some calm coward to cowardice or complimenting, even those gifts promised to
You know
us.
what? You know what? You both reading together? I don't understand what you're saying at all.
What?
Okay, Rita, I get the roll.
That's fine. I know
Oh my
that.
gosh! Stop it! Stop climbing on top of each other. Come on, stop. All right, read.
If we succumb to cowardice or complimenting, even those
Complacency.
gifts promised to us by fate can slip away. Human innovation and knowledge come from courage, a thirst for truth, and a constant curiosity.
I don't know why it sounds like doom and gloom.
It is for the reason that we must forge on our own paths and control our own fate.
He raises his hand high, and the future rhetorician begins to emerge. As he makes his eloquent speech, a pile of seashells amasses before him, one by one, representing the audience's support. He is satisfied, but not completely.
Well,
Fate, yes. And as we're discussing fate, we cannot ignore the fate of those sitting among us.
Among Us.
All right. Calm down. Shh.
Our star of Hermes fell upon fate at birth, bringing us hope for our enlightenment. We could let her speak to show her light isn't diminished, but it seems sleep has taken hold of her, preventing her from shining.
Calling her out.
Wow.
Wow.
210 turns around and points abruptly to the other side.
but
But fortunately, there are still those among us who can represent the
Among us.
availability of fate.
Inevitably.
No,
Okay.
Among
He extends his hand, palm up, fingers forward, in an inviting gesture. The crowd dispersed like startled fish, revealing a young man.
my friend,
come, Atticus, my friend. He will who receive the revelation. You're Atticus.
And a kiss, you say?
You are destined to become the perfect number, to receive all the wisdom and all the promises due to our future of the leader of Aprion.
Aperon.
Soon enough, I'm gonna fall asleep.
Don't let silence swallow that light. Please articulate to us your views about fate
Hello.
and share your wisdom. Hi. Huh?
The young man given a prestigious title does not stand out in the crowd. His gaze slides over the inviting hand and rests on the empty spot in the air beside it.
I think otherwise.
Oh, so
That's
we're the.
6.
Atticus is 6, yes.
This is your speech, not mine. 40.
210.
210.
What number were you gonna say?
4.
4! I mean, it doesn't even add up to 4, baby.
But
But surely no one understands fate better than you. A perfect 6. Awaiting the arrival of your fate every moment, every day.
Dun, 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 dun.
The young orator holds the moment with anticipation. Yes. If anyone deserves to show, stop yawning, to show wisdom comparable to his own, it would be his present target. He greedily seeks the arrival of what he imagines to be an evenly matched debate. All eyes move to surround Atticus. Accustomed to being invisible in a crowd, he attempts to turn slightly, as if to escape the challenge and the weight of their gaze.
Uh-oh.
Atticus doesn't seem happy what this revolution is.
Huh? What?
That 20 doesn't seem too happy. What this revolution that 210 is talking about? Thanks. I was about to say
Come here.
410. I was about to say 410.
Why is it 410?
Oh,
I had no
nothing
idea.
important. Just a lot of nonsense. All leaders are supposed to receive a special revelation when their soul numbers are revealed. It's the sign of a succession to leadership, like the oracle of Apollo in Delphi.
Then
The commotion must have disturbed her sleep, or perhaps it is the peacocking of the orator that awakens her.
heck? This all sounds credible. Are you saying they hear a voice of God, or something about numbers? I don't understand. If I was her, I wouldn't understand either.
The redhead, still new to the island, seems in awe. However, 37 thinks it's no big deal.
But the leader's number has always been 6, so there's nothing new about this revelation. We already know the outcome. 210 uses far too many meaningless words. Why not just call him 6?
You never mean You mean Arca is 6? It's a 6 that person.
Certainly.
Your turn.
Okay. Oh, yes. Atticus hasn't received the revelation yet. But he will be 6 eventually. It's in his destiny.
I don't know that.
Hmm?
I don't really know about that. Oh, young man. So he got older.
Yeah, he's still young right now.
I don't know.
Hi, Blink. How are you?
Hello.
Doing okay today? The young man's voice grew louder, interrupting the distant whispers.
Ooh. Gasp. How could that be?
Cutie 2 ran to the potty.
You are number 6. We all know you come number 6 and possess everything a 6 should have. Infinite wise, supreme
With supreme vision.
supreme vision, a sharp 9, and in the poise of the leader.
All right, you.
Okay, Dad.
Since you inherited the bloodline of our prophecy, your revelation has been predestined since your birth. It's even more clear than a voice from above. See how similar you are to the person in the story? You both heard the prophecy and you both know your own fates. What did you gain from it? And what did you hear?
It is a bold challenge.
Uh-oh.
A verbal challenge from the proud peacock to the island's future leader.
You didn't notice your seashell. I want to know why. Perhaps you can illuminate some of your ever hidden thoughts.
I hope.
My friend, it is through the clashing of minds in a debate that we can gain a deeper understanding of one another. I pray you will share. Quack.
No, I'll do a crack.
Da.
His speech is interrupted by a crisp clattering sound. He looks down to see a new addition to the seashells at his feet. His hoped-for opponent gently tossed his challenge aside along with the shell. 210 cannot read anything other than humiliation in the shell.
You misunderstood, 210. 210. I have no thoughts of fate.
Atticus finally meets his gaze.
I don't have an answer.
I don't
to your
have
question.
an answer to your question.
Oh no. To be continued.
Toby, continue.
The child. A bottle?
What?
Kind of bottle.
Ah,
Message in the bottle?
maybe it is a messenger bottle.
A little sleep.
That time we parted on poor terms. After a long while, I grew taller. The hem of my dress had risen from my ankles to my calves, and Atticus and I brought up that avoided debate again. Wait, is it 6's story or
dang.
210? Maybe both.
Both.
Atticus.
Atticus.
Oh, Sophia.
When I found Atticus, he was, as usual, wandering alone on the beach. So it's from Sophia's point of view again, I guess. I always found him there early in the morning, so if I needed to speak with him, I would come here at that time.
Good morning.
Come in. Good morning.
He was bringing a stranded fish back into the sea. As it flashed from his hands, he gave me a smile.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Of all the people on the island, Atticus was the one I could communicate with the easiest. It wasn't anyone else's fault. Aperon operated on its own set of rules to maintain stability. It was always going to be difficult for an outsider to break into their tight-knit community. But my visits to the beach were not just to see him.
Are you here to collect your sand again today?
Yes.
Yes. The fine sand here is
Ideal
idea for this
for polishing
for polishing
lenses.
lenses. My father's eyeglasses are just about ready. His eyesight has been deteriorating more and more. I hope these will work.
Sophia's American. Not
What?
British. I'm pretty sure Sophia's American.
I don't know.
You can't hear her?
No, because she's not a character and I don't have her lines.
Like in the story?
That's because that's young Sophia.
Maybe it's because of my father's health. I feel more upset and sensitive than usual. This is not a good time to confide.
This morning he woke up and asked me why is it still dark? Hasn't the day arrived yet? I'm worried that.
Just read it normally, please.
Oh, I was, but okay.
You don't have to try to make an accent. Just read. Just read.
I'm not.
All right, go on.
I'm worried. Worried that his classes won't keep up with his
Decline.
or perhaps that they were never going to happen. And yet, you still made it. Hello. Hi. Hi, Daddy.
I'm pretty sure it is. Oh my gosh, I cannot read that. I'm pretty sure it is a declarative sentence. Yet, I sense this confusion inside. More confusion than in any question.
Ursula said hi. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I'm not always right, especially on this island, so perhaps I'm imagining things.
Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
Stop saying my line.
Okay. You know what? It's Sophia narrating, so you read it.
I stopped speaking, knowing that sharing my words over my father would do nothing to
Lessen them.
listen. The sea breeze blows over us. Each seagull clang is distant and loud. Stop. In the school, such unusual quietness often causes a uneasy feeling in my heart.
Anxiety.
I know how to say it.
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
There you go.
I know how to say it.
Okay, go on.
I'm just ready for the perfect. But now, the desperate silence between us, my breathing is even this peace. The moment feels comfortable.
Comforting.
Time passes in hours as the sun reaches overhead. Sunlight reaches overhead. It's Zenith at least. At last. As Atticus stands up again. Can we just call him Six though?
No.
Why?
He's not 6 yet.
So, that thing, the last first 1999 story of this was in the future.
No, it's in the present. This one's in the past. Actually, go on.
Are you leaving? Yes, it's near lunchtime. But it's still early yet. Are you hungry?
Why?
No.
Get closer to the mic, miss. You're too far.
Okay.
He shakes his head slightly, a bit uneasy.
I need to go early, or there won't be any quiet spots left. Oh, that's true. I realize now why I rarely encounter him on the other routes I walked. Why don't you stay with us? Is it because of
210.
I was about to say 46, but okay.
Wow.
210.
210. I softly ask. Then immediately regret it because I realized that's my improper question would only cause awkwardness. Oh. Sorry. Sorry. Didn't mean to. Panic occupies my mind. I struggle to come up with a suitable excuse. No. Six response.
You know what? Okay, just let Dara say his name for you. How about that?
Atticus' responses surprises me. He gently shakes his head.
I think otherwise.
I'm not specified.
Specifically.
Specifically try to avoid him.
As if sensing my guilt, he smiles.
No. Before 20
210.
210 was 102
No.
and 10.
210.
What was it?
Girl.
He didn't look kindly on me, of course. That has to do with his competitive nature, which I never minded. Then he became
210.
210, a number easy factor, and a well, everything that came next felt terribly
Predictable.
210 is not wrong. True.
Yes, it's not wrong, but you said 120.
They are basically the same numbers.
They're not.
Stop.
210 and 120
They're
is not the same.
basically the same numerals.
No.
He looks down at the sand and lifts his head again.
Your turn.
Girl, get up. Suck it up, Rita.
I know why you asked, Sophia. Please don't take it too hard. That speech was just a trigger or
Our
our
interactions.
have always been like this.
Yes.
I try to remember the debate that came out of nowhere.
Sophia.
Hey,
I don't quite understand. When I first arrived here, you took such an excellent care of me, and you and
210.
210 and 36
7.
seven.
grew up together as friends. But then after you declined debate him, I was young.
Stand
then.
up, please.
I was young.
Sit on me. There's
Never.
enough
Oh
room.
my gosh.
Yay.
I was young then. I was flipped pants.
Siplet.
Flipped pants in my
Not
behavior.
flipped pants. Flippin'.
Then why does it look like it says
It's-
flip pants?
It says
Just
flip
say
it.
it faster. Flippin'.
Flippant in my behavior. I poked him. Gave him his character. I knew I would have took the humiliation.
What?
Humiliation.
Humiliation.
I knew he would take it as humiliation.
I knew.
Do you just want to stick with Sophia's line and let Cutie 2 read Atticus's line? Okay.
It was my decision. So I must accept the consequences of it.
Why are you
Girl.
trying to sing out his lines, girl?
But that was the fate, Sophia. I didn't want.
What? Wait.
He didn't want my point of view.
Girl.
Okay, go.
Atticus' voice and manner were as calm as and cool as the sea breeze.
I feel like you guys are like turning this into a comedy all of a sudden. Okay, go on, read.
His description of his conflict with 210 feels more like it came from a distant observer.
I know him, and I know myself.
Don't sing,
We
please.
think differently.
Oi!
And then there's the comedy show. He is not in need of exchange of ideas.
Why are you turning it into a musical?
I don't know.
he's not at the interest in what
At all interested.
at all interested in what I need.
Think.
Think. He's just wants a victory.
I think you're breaking this character so bad right now. She's like a serious person and you're singing.
He's
Competitive.
competitive.
His tone remains even, almost emotionless. So you gotta act like Wednesday now.
Ah, Wednesday's voice?
No.
And exchange for the idea
Of.
of the idea
Of ideas.
of ideas. Like that is purposeless. Purposeless. Each side will stick to their own opinion. And that's what I said.
Uh-huh.
What does that one
Okay,
say?
stop what they're singing and just read it out,
Vainly.
please.
What does that say?
Vainly.
Vainly trapped inside of possession in the end. There's no
Mutual.
mutual
Understand.
understanding.
And only for the resources of their own defenses. And you
Anyway.
probably had that.
It only
Further.
it only further reinforced their own defense. Honestly.
He sighs in the confusion. Again.
I tried and tried, but people always step into the same river over and over again.
Are you reading it like a musical because it makes it easier for you to read or something?
Yes.
Does it?
Facing this
Invincible
and
Inevitable.
any action at the
No, you missed the
seeming
word.
at all seems
futile.
futile.
Got the dot. Oh.
I'm not sure what he's saying, but his words hold merit. But I somehow feel before I get to the word, he asked
I
me.
thought Dara was narrating.
Oh yeah, he
Before I
is.
can utter another word,
Atticus.
Atticus, ask me another pointed question.
Sophia, are you smart?
What? No. Sophia, you're smart, not are you smart?
Sophia, you're smart. How do you know about your father's health?
Not do you know. Don't add in words.
Sorry. You also know those glasses won't be much help of him. Why do you choose to struggle so much against the path of his fate?
It's an offensive question.
Oh my
and
goodness.
I feel it at first. I should be uncomfortable with it. But I know it's different with Atticus. Confusion is genuine, not mocking or cruel. I rarely had the opportunity to mentor others on this island. The whole thing is unfamiliar to me.
I don't know.
I regret my response. Too hasty, too dismissive. In fact, I have the real reason clear in my mind. When my mother was dying of her illness, I felt so powerless. I know I don't want to experience that a second time.
I have to do something. Anything.
I take a deep breath, try to gather my scattered thoughts.
Okay. Continue. You're right,
Atticus.
Even with the effort, we can't afford the
Inevitable.
inevitable.
Okay.
But I think
We can't just sit around and do nothing about it, even when you're singing.
Huh?
The question is design
Inquisition.
I feel suddenly I have to explain it in their way.
Perhaps for
Preparing.
for
Inevitable.
inevitable, is like preparing
A
a
psalm.
some for a morning class. Practicing and familiarizing
Oneself.
oneself with come up upcoming
Difficult.
difficulties make easier to face them.
I feel I don't often, or rather, I lack the time to really consider meaning. Sometimes the quality that allows us to face our fate is necessarily courage. It may just be the fear of truth. Perhaps I'm destined to forget that life's place psalm. Perhaps there's nothing I can do for my father. But preparing
for what must come up is better than doing nothing at all.
But giving hope to others must be done in the name of courage. If nothing, anything else.
I just think.
If a glass of bottle on the table is destined to fall, I will put the cloth on the floor around it. So even the bottle does take a break, the mess will be easier to clean. ... Or would she?
I turn and look at Atticus. He's frowning as if pondering my words.
Arcus, you don't actually want to answer that question, do you? Oh, how did she know?
I speculate on his thoughts, and this is also offensive.
Oh, I heard from 37 and the others in the school about this revolution. I don't understand what exactly, but they're saying it's gift of fate. Oh, dang.
Just like that voice from above, the revelation promises all the wisdom of the word to 6's of each generation.
But
I try to express everything I feel.
Come here. Sophia.
Sophia,
Did you fear it?
Not dead, dude.
Do you fear it? I don't know.
this voice is so faint that the words almost feel illusory, like a false memory. Then it begins to roar.
If this gift is from the
If this
above,
gift is from above and it never asked you to decide or care about your existence, can it still be called a gift?
we really have no choice but to
Do
kneel
we
before destiny,
really have no
begging
choice
for its love
but to kneel
and mercy.
before destiny, begging for love and mercy?
Here, Rita. Atticus is talking. Atticus's hands tremble slightly. I'm surprised by the raging intensity in his voice. I've never seen him so upset. The people of the island are generally reserved due to their judge. 210 is an outlier, but Atticus's words are so sharp. Maybe this is his perspective he held back from that debate.
I turn away.
So,
So I turn away from the table. Don't want to see whether the bottle is tearing.
Atticus finally looks at the fine stand in my hand.
But I think you're right. So does the fan stay like this forever?
I only remembered that at the end of our conversation, he came towards me with a kind expression on his.
Oh,
That expression was a smile, yet also like a sorrow or perhaps relief. Face filled with determination.
Thank you for the long talk, Sophia.
Thanks for telling me all of this, Sophia. And thank you for listening to me, Arcus.
Atticus.
Atticus. It should be said.
We said goodbye as we did countless times before. Not affectionately, but also not quite distantly. I returned downhill to our home to continue making the lunches. Lunches I knew would never be any use to my father. He went uphill to his home, back to the brilliance of the current and her supreme wisdom. Da-da-da.
Goodbye.
Oh, I just heard her goodbye. That's so sweet.
I don't know why I said goodbye to Atticus. Da-da-da.
Oh my god.
He turned back, nodding his head
Maybe
in
Sophia sounds
acknowledgement.
cute.
After that, I have never seen Atticus walking on the beach again.
No.
He began
he's
his
on the
long
beach.
retreat. Oh, that's actually sad.
But we made it into a comedy with my singing.
Oi.
Yeah.
Okay, Alright.
An oyster shell.
It's getting too cold in here now.
I need to move this.
Huh?
It's getting too cold in here now.
That's because it was too hot earlier that you were yawning.
I'm still yawning.
Hey!
It's time for us to go.
I took a deep breath and adjusted the grapevine on my head, and tried to make it look as symmetrical as possible. In my youth, the third weekend of each month with an even numbered day was the happiest for me.
Well,
Let's go. I'm ready.
Right now, I'm 210.
Oh yeah.
It was
you are.
a day of speculation when
Too bad.
6's coordinator invited the island's finest youth to talk. They would not overlook me, just as a girl collecting shells on the beach wouldn't miss a pearl or oyster.
Huh.
They usually busting square and deserted, and I, along with a few other students, pause outside.
please wait.
One moment, let me inquire about the situation.
Aha.
Ha! It seems that our starved enemies is indeed so sleep. You ought to keep an eye on the time. That's a number as well. At least the time is counted in numbers. You like numbers? No. I can see everyone's number. But I never said I like all numbers.
I hope.
I
you
hope
did.
you are about to say you dislike 210. Ah, irrelevant to my likes and dislikes. 210 is simply a poor number. It has 4 prime factors, yet lacks a solid base that is prone to deformation like a rhombus. Well, it's
It
no
is no
surprise. We all know prime numbers are more unique, standing like the cornerstones of all others. Composite numbers are slightly inferior, like frivolous and fastly decaying paintings. Why bring up all the prime numbers and composite numbers? We're just talking about 210. I don't understand your methodology. And if I don't understand why you always call me the star of Hermes, is it because the Hermes in third greatest, he has his 7 Hermetic principles? But I'm 37, not 3 and 7. They're not the same conceptually. You shouldn't make such a fundamental mistake in understanding your numbers.
Arguing over numbers.
Yeah.
Arguing
Okay.
over situations. In the background, it's arguing over whatever.
Alright.
That's one
Rena,
word I
you
gotta
read this
say.
part.
It is hardly.
Hardly.
It's hardly a pleasant chat. My relationship with 37 has never been
Harmonious.
Oh no, this is about
Harmonious.
210.
It's 210 and 6 because they are friends and rival, I think. Maybe you girls should swap. Never mind. Okay. So this time, QD2 is reading the lines for 210 and 37, and you narrate. Okay?
Yep, in the reverse.
Why, you want me to? Alright.
But we ground to the
Accustomed.
Accustomed to this barely
Bantering.
battery.
Always attacking each other.
Always attacking each other. That's how we
interact.
What's
Interact.
the interact? That's crazy though. The
Familiarity.
familiarity of the
It all.
it
Breeds
breeds
contempt.
contempt. As we walk down the same old path, arguing over things, we debate 100 times.
Hundreds of times.
Hundreds of times. That's what. That's relatable. I can relate to that. But these familiar paths.
But it is
But it is on the familiar paths of the.
at a moment. of
That's a
boldness.
bonus that can.
Huh?
That
Where are you stuck?
that
a
makes
moment
the
of boldness
bonus that
can
can make the most change. I'm not that good at reading.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. You two might have to wait a little longer.
Aw.
6 isn't ready for you yet, but she won't need much time. You can follow me to the gazebo under the grapevines to sit in the shade and wait for your meeting.
I thought it was Gazebo.
Gazebo?
Gazebo.
No.
Her
But
first time being late in all these years.
It's your turn, miss. 37.
37 follows 6
Coordinator.
coordinators, moving at the pace
Pace towards
towards
the vine.
vine
Draped.
draped
Gazebo.
gazebo.
It's Gazebo, Rita.
It's not
Meanwhile,
gazebo.
meanwhile, my steps heart
Are
are
hesitant.
hesitant. My thoughts have become messy.
Is our leader ill?
That was 210.
These
The unease
the unease of
from
the anomaly spread in my mind. Everybody on the island knows that the leader's health is in
irreversible
irreversible
decline.
Excellent often invites the envy of fate. The lifespan of each 6 has been
lamentably
short. Atticus' mother, the previous 6, left this world when he was young. Then the current 6 received the revelation, became the new leader of the school, and of course, in my opinion, the finest leader. 6, perfect balance and
harmonious.
She explores the forms of forms and traverse the hidden figures of the universe. One night, I wonder how many more times will I be able to converse her. So much.
So much to read. All right. Soul filled with wisdom, unique understanding, bold hypotheses, and the courage to seek out the new and novel and not be complacent. She deserves all her respect and adoration.
Maybe we could go back and visit her again when she's feeling better. I'm willing to make time for this discussion. whatever it may be. My head hurts a bit.
It's because of the headphones. Emotions lead to rashness, and rationality is associated with calmness. I've ignored the coordinator's expression, his lips mumbling, like the tide coming in and out of on shore.
No.
No, it's not because of that. You two rest here. When it's time for the meeting, I'll let you know.
All right. I suppose I could take a stroll here while we wait. What a pity. They're not in season yet. If it were, we could have picked some grapes to eat.
Well, we pick some off of 210's hair.
Da da da. Yeah. Unless it's fake. 37. Did you hear something?
Certainly.
Yeah, I heard something too, but it was very muffled. I think it's over here. Deep in
There.
the grapevines.
Deep in the grapevines. Oh my goodness.
Drink?
The Star of Hermes.
The star of Hermes, so quick to act upon her thoughts. I follow her, stepping deeper into the vine-laden arbor until we find a door left ajar.
Whoa.
An unintentional but fortuitous encounter.
That's coming out of mystery.
It is Atticus. I haven't seen him so long.
She spots our childhood friend, his pale face obscured beneath a mop of light blonde hair.
6 is talking to Atticus. I heard Atticus hardly called out during his dream. Unlike 6, who does so. Now you don't have to worry about 6. She may look pale, but she at least has the strength to talk. Wait, who's 6? It's Sophia 6.
It's a character they don't introduce because this character is in their past.
She's just delayed a bit because she's talking with Atticus.
Despite 37's words, it's clear 6's health is more fragile than before. Her face is paler than Atticus, and her voice is faint, merging into the air like gentle rain into water. I can see her lips moving, but I can't hear her voice. She reaches out a hand, weakly grasping the hem of Atticus' shirt and pulls back. Come here, Atticus.
Okay, we're...
6 all have similar appearances, with their talents depending on hereditary blood. Blonde hair, slender figures, pale skin, and wizened eyes. They're like idols carved from the same mold, perfect reflections of a flawless lineage.
I don't remember.
Morse code.
No, it's not Morse code. No, it's not.
Dot, dot, dot. I wanted to see that.
It was a bunch of dashes. Because you
That's
can't
Morse
hear
code.
it. She leans forward, a posture not easy for her in her current state. Our friend Atticus remains standing upright, his eyes looking into space, as if indifferent and utterly devoid of respect.
Dot, dot, dot.
I'm not sure if there's fear in those eyes, but I'm certain of the anger echoing in my chest in reaction to this rude silence. It is an irritation not easily soothed. Disregard. It is the greatest disrespect and insult, a taste like bad wine. I've tasted before, and coincidentally, that bad wine was also a gift from this very same cold statue that stands before me. I could forgive his rudeness towards me, but he shouldn't treat 6 this way. 6 has always selflessly guided us in the pursuit of truth, setting us straight when the path forward is not clear. On top of that, she's Atticus' aunt. After the previous 6 returned to the truth, she took over, caring for Atticus as a mother would. That sculpted young hand, covering the slightly wrinkled one, pulls the helm free. So disrespectful, so rude. Atticus draws away and steps through the narrow door, The gaze from his kin follows him in silence until it's cut off by the door panel.
Wow. Very rude. You. What are you doing? No.
Surprise flickers across his face. He looks strangely tired.
We have more right to be here than you. It's the third weekend of the month. And an even date.
He came for the little babies to beat things down. Should we play Suck Up after this?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Suck up.
Okay.
We want suck up.
I see. He nods absently, intending to leave without another word. Girls, please. Your butts. He nods absently, intending to leave without another word.
Stop.
Wait, who's 210?
Stop.
Or you can do it like
He
this.
shouldn't be allowed to just slip away without any criticism. My anger is more than justified. He shouldn't have done that to her.
No.
There's an
To treat the island's leader this way, a wise person, his own kin, an elder in failing health. How could he do this? How?
I'm curious. Do you have any self-awareness?
Come here, Atticus.
Atticus is coming.
Wait, a Hawkeye
What do you mean?
scenario. There's an event that I think my question is clear enough.
I meet Atticus' gaze, more than satisfied that I've finally broken his calm.
My friend.
Atticus, my friend. Everyone on this island knows you were born a sick and you're destined to become the leader of a period. Destined to receive the revelation. ... Do you even understand the weight of his blessing?
27.
210.
210. I don't have time for your debate.
Also, that was the debate they were talking about?
Nah.
This isn't a debate. I'm trying to offer you some help.
I have narrowed in on him. No more room for him to evade me.
A mission bestowed from the heavens. You'll receive the great number and become the mediator between excess and deficit.
In fact,
There are obligation. Amalgamation of knowledge and wisdom of every sex, the assumption of Empyrean will, without any arduous drilling, and turn your mind in the moment you receive your number. You'll make a great leap. Do you think
I need you to explain this to concepts me? I don't know, I should do that.
Oh, it certainly felt like it.
I snored out a laugh like a true victor. Atticus is different today. His usual evasiveness is gone, replaced by anxiety. This suits me. I try to seize on that gap, like prying open an oyster to expose its insides to the sea air. Now looking back at that moment, I can't deny that I lost control. But it wasn't a day to be defeated, least of all by him.
So, should I point out your attitude towards sex? She's weakened than before. You shouldn't treat her like this.
Cut out you.
Darn.
You.
Darn.
But she said D.
No,
Darn.
darn.
Rhetoric.
Darn.
Rhetoric.
Time. What are you trying to say?
Hear that? The oyster shell has cracked. What a great day to be favored by the truth. This is simply too easy.
Your disrespect towards her. She is a sex, one who possesses wisdom, balance, and wholeness. As a fine leader, she manages everything on the island with great efficiency. She cares for the children, connects with the public, and treats you as her own. She has taken on all the duties of your late mother. She is intelligent, courageous, and shares willingly with everyone. She is a role model for 6's. As for you, Atticus, you don't deserve the revelation. You lack the willingness to share knowledge and the talent to lead. And you have it, and you won't fulfill your obligation. You cannot bear your blessing. You are unworthy of it.
He suddenly falls silent.
So you think the revelation is a blessing?
Huh?
I didn't expect him to focus his sights on a mere turn of a phrase.
Of course, we seek the truth, and truth lies in wisdom. And not me. All the brothers and sisters of Aprion think like this. That's why we respect 6.
He remains standing upright, but I notice his shoulders drooping slightly, as if some invisible weight presses upon them.
The revelation is a curse, my friend.
Aziz.
What the heck?
Aziz hangs his head. I almost read it like nodding, as if nodding to himself. This isn't what I want. At all. My oyster has shriveled into a pebble.
You're right.
You read the wrong line.
Sorry.
You're right. She is perfect. She is 6. A completed number, a perfect person, and outstanding leader. 6 always like that.
He turns away, sidestepping my obstructing arm, and walks towards the exit, where light streams from beyond the grapevine arbor.
It looks like Sophia has lost a friend. I have to do that at the very second. On my old notepad.
Demonstration.
Haha. This new dish is wonderful. Why has no one thought of putting fruit in sour yogurt before?
Oh, you're hungry. What's for lunch? I'm hungry too. Oh, I'm thinking of having meat with rice.
I'm craving tonkatsu ramen.
Beef with rice. That's what I'm gonna say.
Tonkatsu ramen? You mean
Tonkatsu.
steak with rice?
Yep.
I'd probably put.
I'm glad you like it. I learned to complain.
Oops. Sorry.
I'm glad you like it. I learned to complain before.
Learn the combination.
I learned the conversation.
Before
Coming to this island.
If you ask me, the flavor tastes just like 143. 11 and 13 are both good numbers, and together they factor into another excellent number. It was an ordinary day in all respects. Sophia and I grabbed some food, lounged by the gazebo square.
Gazebo.
No, it's gazebo.
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 It's not gazebo.
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh.
Gazebo.
Alright, whatever.
Crying baby in the background.
Did she just wreck something? Hold on, you guys read here. I'm gonna go check on.
Oh, okay.
Screaming something.
Nice. Another compliment. True to your style.
Run.
Oh, I didn't realize you were here too.
My little baby.
Of course. So did 210.
Of course. So did. Keep your head down. 2010. 2010.
No. Keep your head down.
2010.
210.
What did I say? 2010.
I don't know.
Also,
You're funny.
Alright, go on, read. 237.
Me. Keep your head down, 210.
No.
Please. This is hardly inappropriate time, 37.
I would have said 36 if I was reading.
That's
That
why
did
you're
not.
reading it.
Although I think the number 210 is significantly overestimated by the public, I wouldn't hate walking grapevine stand. Wait, literally it's walking?
You notice how there are grapes in his hair?
Yeah.
She's like, well, I think he's overestimated, but I don't hate a walking grapevine stand. You get it?
Okay. It's been a while since I ate grapes on your head. They're so sweet. Okay. I'm thinking of grabbing a few more to try them in this yogurt.
Nah, he's gonna be like, "Don't."
Please, 37. We're not kids anymore. No more leaving up to snatch grapes from my head like the old times. It's undignified.
Oh, more
Oh,
kids
don't
are
be
gonna
like
join
that. Oh, don't be like that. I like grapes and other fruits. I like their blend of tart and sweet flavors. Carrying around grapes is one of your few endearing
Just grab the
qualities.
grapes
Don't
from the pot.
downplay it.
So she's saying he's only good for grapes.
Just grab the grapes from the pot.
Haha.
Ha ha.
That tickles.
Stick to your line.
Ha ha.
Sophia, why are you smiling?
I just think.
Oh, nothing. I just
Feeling
feeling
nostalgic.
nostalgic. It's been ages since we've been together for a meal like this. It reminds me of when we were younger. Back then, we have a few responsibilities and more time to just be together. We meet up for meals now and then, and we
Even head.
even head to the beach for some fun.
Well,
Dara.
As I recall, it was that gift that first brought the four of us together.
Yes.
Right. Right. The gift I gave to
Atticus.
Atticus. Or should I call him 6?
No.
I was new to the island then. Atticus had been helpful to me, so I decided to make him a hat out
Anatolian.
of Anatolian fabric. I never heard that before.
It's because his hair had gotten so long, always falling over his eyes and getting in the way of his reading.
Huache. What is that? Is it pool noodles?
Our star of Hermes gave us a great suggestion. It's only when we look back that we realize how far we've come. Korean watermelon fruit punch. Woo!
Sounds delicious.
About to be part of anime.
No way.
Wait, actually,
Just
Is it actually?
focus.
Which one?
talking about the past
Which
brings
one?
us some joy. Which anime our scarf or hat is to play? It fades over time and lacks geometric beauty.
Geometric.
You did put
Geometric beauty.
no, you forgot to put on her act.
We should give him a diadem headpiece, a sturdy and slender one. That way, it wouldn't be too hot in the summer or get damp in the rainy season. Stretching out my hands, I make a fitting triangular shape with the index finger and thumb for both hands. And equilateral triangles are the best shape. It would make the unique gift. It's just a pity that the plan fell through. That's why I always say Atticus should thank me. 210 had begun to eat the grapes draping from his head. As well. a sure sign that he's beginning to relax.
Wait.
Eating grapes off of his head. Why is this so
It was
funny?
me who met you in the front of the blacksmith shop and reshaped the crowd into a more angular circle.
Given that,
Otherwise, he'd always hurt himself when he bumped into things.
No.
No, not at all. Not at all. Comfort is pointless.
What?
The essential beauty of mathematics is far more important, like the clothes we wear.
Wow.
Oh dear.
Wow.
Wow.
Regardless.
Regardless, he accepts my gift, and the crown indeed helps keep his hair in place.
Perhaps.
Maybe I should vow it to deliver.
Can volunteer.
Maybe I can volunteer to deliver Arcus meal today. Bring him fruits and yogurt, and I have a chat with him. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Not today.
Oh.
After finishing my fruit and yogurt, I have other things I must do. I
Like
have
what?
planned it all out and set the time earlier. That task has already been assigned to me today. Ooh.
Oh wow, it looks old.
This is my first time on meal delivery duty. Most of the time, I am preoccupied with much more demanding tasks. It required me to spend some time explaining my reason. 6. 37. He must be surprised by my arrival. As surprised as when he first heard me call him 6 instead of Atticus.
This is 37's point of view now. So you must
I have
speak her
something I want to talk to you about. You can eat while listening. I crossed the porch and then stooped past the low inner door. His retreat room is dim, cramped, and completely windowless. The floor is littered with books, some open and some closed. Ooh, I can see that. Placing the meal on a small table, I sit down across from Atticus. This is fruitless sour yogurt. Combination something I learned from the outside. It tastes very much like 143 in the best way.
Who's 143?
Thank you.
No idea. We're never gonna find out.
Can they hear you from that far?
Thank you.
I scanned the book 6 is reading, Euclid's Elements, nothing more than a basic primer in our school.
Did you know you have to speak in her accent?
A small hill of books lies beside him, their edges showing signs of having been turned. He must have read them all. But why are you here?
Why are you here? It's not your job to deliver those meals in retreat. Is there something you need from me? Direct accent.
He ponders and seems to answer his own question wordless.
You guys are like so far away now.
Yeah, because I'm cold.
Ugh, then sit in that chair.
He seems different than usual.
Uh-oh.
I'm not good at the fight outside of proofs, but you've always been so smart and precise. Sometimes reasoning is too absurd and flowery, and Sophia's answers feel too mild. It's just right to answer such questions. The bigger 6 lacks spare time, always talking about the ship. Too busy to even stop for a moment. So I came to you, the smaller 6, as opposed to the bigger 6. Atticus has finally got to use calling him 6. But many people on this island still call it Atticus. They say there can't be 2 6's on the island at the same time.
She'll make time for you. She values you all. She is better at exploring these kind of issues.
But
You're just not one for talking. Not that you're bad at thinking.
She is the current 6.
makes no difference
It
to
makes
me.
no difference to
She
me.
was a 6.
She is the
and
6.
so are you.
And so are you. You are in the same essence. My questions are ready, but the path forward is smooth. There's a common and current calculation, but it won't be this current. Wait, can I have those headphones? If one path is blocked, take a detour. If all are blocked, lie through the bushes. Bushes and walls above are all that different. I know how to climb past them. My destination. 26 thinks I shouldn't overlook the process of proof. Who's 26? I know that. My mother taught me the same. Steps should be imprinted on people. Paper, and action lines to give more meaning to the result. But 26 believes that even proofreading to a wrong result should be documented to that seem impossible.
Inexplicable.
Inexplicable. Everyone knows that the results of proof is what matters the most. A proof that's wrong shouldn't even exist from the start. Like your element, and wouldn't include false theorems. I think he's wasting time focusing on such trivialities only distract from our judgment of true essence. But I can't decide whether I am right or wrong. I need your help. He closes the element towards me. I suddenly realize it's been a long time since we last met. The blue eyes are becoming more like those of 6. Yes, as they should. 6's are the same in essence. Rita!
You mean 26? The senior man
Sincere.
the sincere man and his
His youth.
his youth lead the children of Eperon in the training, including you and me. 37. Why do you need to know the right or wrong in this?
What kind of question is that? Everything ought to have an answer. I just want to know it. That's all. He smiles and shakes his hand. Words kill the yes. I think 26 just wants to keep a record of your trials and errors to inform future seekers. He's always valued the passing down of knowledge, and you were always a trailblazer. Oh!
His senior,
He's sincere.
he's sincere, but also clumsy. He probably quickly forgot his original purpose when it came to you. Perhaps you both lost sight of each other's motive in the argument. Did you
Oral.
quarrel?
6 is right. It wasn't a pleasant debate between 26 and me. Since Sophia's arrival, I have not seen anyone give me that kind of look. But, alright, I understand about 26's mindset, but I still want to know, is there any value in a proof of conclusion that turns out to be wrong? Occasionally, such questions will cause 6 to ponder briefly, but now, his response is swift. Looks like I'm in luck.
37. The value is
Relative.
relative.
Objection.
Objection. Well, it shouldn't be. People ought to only have a value approved because it's correct. There's no measure for judgment. Why do we distinguish right from wrong at all? Dot. I actually don't care about the answer to the question. It's irrelevant to mathematics. The debates over definition are always my weakness. Though I'm convinced that I'm right, I fail to convince others. Numbers are solid and reliable, while language is vague and unclear. People argue endlessly over rhetoric and semantics, shifting focus away from the essence of things. 6 is the best of us at these questions. He always finds a fable that makes things simple and understandable. I wait for 6 to tell me a fable, so that next time I get into a debate, I can come up with a perfect example.
I'm sorry, 37. I can't help you with that right now. Oh, wow.
6 shifts his gaze away, turns the page, and adjusts the angle of the crown pressing on his head. It looks like it would make a fine paperweight, a metallic triangle, and more ideal than fabric and the roll. I can't wait for you to finish the page.
No.
No, not about the page. I truly don't know to answer your question. Or maybe I'm searching for another answer too.
For the answer too.
For that answer too. Oh.
I watch him close the book, sliding it back into the mouth of others. Oh. Fine. Oh. So when you're done reading all these books, will you have the answer?
Good. Not. I don't know. But it's better to try something than doing nothing. Do nothing at all. That is true.
That did not sound like his usual style, and I feel like I heard somewhere else. He really has changed. It's strange. His appearance has changed so noticeably, while the essence remains the same. There must be a key to this.
So, is this the proof you have to give?
I said it!
You did.
Yeah,
That was so fast.
that's because she said it, and I was saying it at the same pace.
Oh, wow.
One that requires a room full of books and a long retreat. The ultimate proof?
Yeah.
Then you should have told me. I don't want to be taken by Abraxas and be tied to a rock to have my eyes picked out by vultures.
Vultures?
Her eyes are big. Shh. Dot.
No.
No, it's not that serious. I'm just contemplating the natural of
Nature.
6. The nature of 6. Maybe this indeed a proof. One about my own number.
But you already know the answer. What's there left to prove?
No.
6's answer seems to wait on her breath. He flips to the book with a big smile.
In that lie, a whole other number
Question.
is question eternally 37.
Entirely.
Does that proof with the correction conclude have any value?
In that single phrase, 6 is utterly bewildered. I am 37, and she's 6, right from birth. Neither of us ever proved the numbers, so we simply know the answer is to be right. It's enough. The answer cannot change. So why would 6 ask? It's a needless worry, a waste of effort. But I suddenly feel I shouldn't disturb it. The work of proof mustn't be interrupted or hindered. That's a rule everyone knows.
It seems mostly story this time and no puzzles.
He escorts me to the door of his retreat room, and I stoop again past through the lower and in.
Oh.
This door obstructed vision as well as movement. Makes it feel more like a cave than a doorway. It makes the retreat seem even more sealed off. Hey, okay, I'm out. I can't clearly recall how I bid farewell to Chase or whether he cautioned me to watch for steps. I know I didn't get a straight answer from him. Only another question is tacked on. One that left me confused and a little dizzy.
Oh.
Bad. Fortunately, just as I leave the cave, I feel the night sea breeze, a solution that I had disregarded earlier, comes back to me. A perfectly timed epiphany.
Did you get Sophia yet?
I hurry home to write it down. On the way, I cross paths with Sophia again. She expresses me some concern.
Hello?
And asks me about him.
Does he read a lot?
Is he
in
still
good?
in good health? Is he working on a proof? What kind of proof is it?
Oh, that is some good.
He's read many books, as many as a small mountain. His health is fine. He eats well and breathes evenly.
No, she was playing
I
with
know
something in her
nothing of
hands.
his proof, but in any case, it seems to be
I'm
proof
the one
about
that's falling
himself.
asleep.
I told you already, if you're warm, you'll be sleepy.
I like being cold.
Wow. There's how many chapters are there?
10,000.
Yeah, you're right, Rita.
Just 10, I think.
Hope so. Oh. So it is 10?
Oh.
What? You're on 5 now.
Okay. Proof requires
So
time.
just 5 more to go. Right?
Now. No.
Go ahead.
Atticus still hasn't fully gotten his own answer.
No, this is his
A voice
voice.
from the
Yeah.
above spoke to a man.
A voice from the above spoke to to a man. A important thing will happen to you.
Do you girls want to take a break and I read for a while or what?
Huh?
Oh, that.
I feel like
Start
you're all
reading.
drifting. Yeah. Because there's no puzzles for some reason this time. Outside his retreat room, people are chopping down trees from the forest, slicing the wood into planks, and then fashioning sticks and joints from the planks. The outline of the ship has already taken shape.
This. He spends his life waiting for a miracle until death has arrived, and nothing has happened.
A ship signifies the start of a journey. It carries people and goods across water and it discovers new worlds. People call out, communicating with one another, choosing a direction.
When the man lays sick in bed, he cries up to the voice above, asking, Will all that you promised finally arrive?
Pushing, pushing, and then more pushing. Clear grooves are left in the sand.
come in. Nothing.
A figure appears at the entrance of the retreat room. He walks over to the desk and places down a dinner tray, but does not sit down.
Well, that's outstanding.
It's a strange that you actually feel like talking.
They are not on friendly terms, with two tense attitude resembling a bristled tomcat. Atticus lowers his head and flips through the pages, then uses his crown to hold down the book before looking up at him.
This has nothing to do with my personal feeling. You must have something to say since
You came
you
here
came here
specifically. That being the
That's
case,
you might as well just ask. The ship has
already set sail.
Unless
Many
you got my
people are on
accent.
that ship. People would know. People who watched us grow up. The cook, the accountant, the arena operator, Sophia's father, and six. They're all on that ship.
for a small island that has so far managed to avoid the emanation, exploring into the storm undoubtedly requires immense courage. This is destined to be a great journey where people confirm and reconfirm their hypotheses, taking their lives for the opportunity to discover new horizons and search for the truth.
Sophia already told me that the ship was completed.
The windowless and narrow-doored retreat is cut off from the outside world, and it seems this fervent exploration movement hasn't affected any of Atticus's plans. He never stepped out to see the new beginnings, as if the island's achievements had nothing to do with them. Piles of books have been shifted around, spreading outward, while new books are placed closer to his inner circle, like ripples from a droplet of water on the surface of a lake.
Aren't you going to see them off?
I'm still retreating.
I am still in retreat.
I'm still in the retreat.
You never intend to fulfill your duties. Perhaps it's a predetermination that fate set you apart. Or maybe it's the brilliance of another sex that makes you feel so inferior.
The accumulated resentment between them further sharpens his words. The young man has followed his aspirations, which develop reverence, and then he comes into contact with envy, resignation, suspicion, and resentment. He starts to question himself and silently fate itself.
I can't help but wonder if you're truly capable of doing the job of a six.
You respect for 6. I mean,
Alma.
Ella.
As blind.
I think otherwise.
Your questions doesn't come from the heart. Emotions are clouding your judgment.
The pages of the book turn to a new chapter, and a familiar favor jumps out.
6 is the only number.
It's only, not the
It's
only.
only a number.
Therefore,
You should listen more what 37 is saying. The number is specifically significantly resonated in by the public.
A fable that tells a familiar story. This is the third time Atticus has read it today. Atticus went to the potty. Atticus 2, try, go.
This topic should end now. You've delivered your message. Now we should get back to our respective work. Go back to Ted. I don't want to argue with you.
That crown of his is infuriating.
My friend, what book are you? What kind of work has touched your heart, making you so
Obsessed.
obsessed with it that you neglect your friends and family?
His actions contradict his modest tone. He reaches out and decisively pulls out the book that has been the subject of this undue attention. Two-Ten's breathing becomes deep and slow, and his heart bubbles like a flatbread on the stove. It's a picture book, the voice from above. It's so familiar, so ordinary. Every child on the island has heard the story at some point or another.
Meaning?
Is this what you've been busy with? Reading these children books? Not only those, but indeed them as well.
Atticus speaks calmly, as if stating something that was a matter of course.
Children's fable?
In anger, Two-Ten leans forward, clenches his fist, and presses it on the table.
It seems the curse of being sick has driven you mad. The wisdom and talents destined for you has given the audacity to squander them. Yet, no matter what, you will become a saint, and you will receive all the gifts that come with that crown. You value your kin less than a children's fable. You see your friendly neighbors and vague you. Others. A blessing bestowed upon the least deserving person.
Two-Ten's voice chokes in his throat, then with a short sizzles out, like a flame in the water.
Your head lacks wisdom, and your heart lacks compassion.
He stands straight, calm, covering his eyes, hiding his expression.
I can see
that you'll be the reason why we stagnate in seeking the truth. Progress is relative.
Atticus lifts his head from the book, and his blue eyes are widened.
Is it then? Well, let me ask you, my friend. If the wisdom we seek leads us to our own destruction, what would you choose? What do you mean? Are you suggesting that our decision to explore beyond the island is wrong?
No.
I didn't mean that.
The misalignment in the conversation leads to misunderstanding, and Two-Ten's anger almost becomes tangible and touchable.
I'm just thinking. No, forget I said anything.
Their resentment towards one another boils past reconciliation.
Fine, stick to your perspective.
So what happened?
I'm reading your lines.
Two-Ten's departing footsteps intermingle with Atticus' calm narration. Eventually, don't do that! Eventually merging into the sound of the wooden door slamming shut. Oh, you almost made me fall over.
Why you sit on me?
I don't want to sit on you. You might turn into a pancake.
Okay.
Fine.
Yay! I like this.
You?
A
Okay.
house, a shelter.
So awkward. After Two-Ten left in anger, I heard the shouts of people as the ship set sail. This debate wasn't planned, and it's inevitably disrupted the balance, like dropping a pinch of dust on one side of the scale. Each pinch wasn't very heavy, even a breath could blow it away, but bit by bit, they still made their impact, and the balance began to tilt.
Dot.
The retreatment is no place for such arguments. From now on, I should not engage in casual conversations.
I'm not fond of
talking. Silence is the
Virtue
virtue
adhered
adhere
to.
to many members of the school.
But in prolonged solitude, I learned to converse with myself. Language, when devoid of other listeners, diminishes in impact, but accelerates in self-reflection.
I finish these books later. I'll tell
The
coordinator, which AKA
about
Sophia,
about the new
new
book list.
book list.
I reached out, pulling out a new book from the bottom of the pile. A scroll, moved by my sleeve, slips from the gap in the book spine and falls to the floor. It's a poem I know well, one I used to recite silently during those days of reticence.
the
Golden.
golden vase.
Pythagoras' most famous collection of sayings is chronicler is unknown, but the content of the verse is timeless.
To think deeply, to
Restrain.
restrain one itself,
To pursue.
to pursue the treasures of the mind and soul. To respect gods and supremers, to honor the
Daemons.
and
Inhabitants.
of the elements, to rise above the lower
Worldly natures.
worldly natures.
Alright. Cutie 2, read.
I first heard the poem from Alma. At that time, she wasn't yet a 6, and she went by her own name. And I was so young that I needed an elder to read me the lengthy verses.
Why are you biting me?
I'm not biting you. Just
Alma.
whoa.
Rena,
Alright, baby Atticus.
baby Atticus.
Aunt Amlum, I don't understand. This part right here says fate is like huge
Millstone.
millstones on which mortals roll back and forth. It's
Enduring.
enduring endless suffering.
Why does baby
we really-
Atticus look cute?
Because it's a baby.
Do we really have to be like this? Is fate such a bad thing?
Alma.
Aunt Amlo?
Huh.
That's what she looks like.
She looks so pretty.
Sit.
Oh.
looks pretty.
Alma moves the book away from her face, yawning under the gazebo.
Gaze.
Why are you?
Because
Why are you not asleep yet? If you ask me, this weather is just perfect for a nap under the grapevines. Alma closes her eyes again, ignoring the verses in my hand. In reality, she's never good with kids. She takes care of me in place of my mother. For her, it's just another responsibility she has to undertake. My mother has more important matters, the responsibilities of 6. One day, that response will also belong to me.
responsibility.
Responsibility.
Oh my gosh. Atticus,
Atticus.
why don't you come over here and take a nap? Thinking about fate isn't something a child your age should be preoccupied with. What do you want to do? I am eager to ask my question, but Alma just shakes her head.
All right.
Oh yes, you're a good child. You've heard much talk from people about 6. Fate, truth, the revelation, and other such grand topics. Then if you say fixated on these abstract concepts, the happiness that's right in front of you will slip away. Alma takes the verses out of my hand and pats me on the back. Come, Atticus,
Atticus.
lie down here. It's a beautiful day, and these grapes are just right. I know you're still thinking about the exhortations in the golden verse. Very few people know how to escape their own misfortune, for they have yet seen their own fate. But in this sunlight, the sound of the wind, and these naps are just much part of who we are. Let's lie here together, savoring these rare, precious moments.
So, why did they reveal Elmo in this?
It's just reminiscing, like memories. Alma places the golden verses on her face and drifts back to sleep. She has always been a humorous and lighthearted person, standing out like a glass bead among pebbles on this island of strict rules. And I am a solitary and precocious child, prematurely subjected to the burdensome weight of responsibility. Only around Elma did I feel any relief.
Lie down, huh?
I hear the birds singing, the wind whispering, and the distant sounds of the waves crashing against the shore. I have read many profound books memorized by ancient maxims and dealt with many complex calculations. But it was Alma that provided me with the golden verses, a page filled with bright annotations.
It is a perfect, comfortable warmth and a moment of tranquility that brings no anxiety. Like the waves that occasionally lap my toes at the edge of the island, gently approaching and then retreating, providing a cool sensation that brings joy to the stroll along the beach. It was like that. So, I left my sheltered home, tread on the soft sand, and experienced the understanding she spoke of. Experience what others call playtime. The sand is moist, the sea breeze is salty, and my clothes feel heavy, and my skin is clammy with droplets of moisture. The vast sea always by my side, with waves lapping against the shore, yet they never soaked me fully. Eh?
No.
The dark itself isn't to be feared. There's no danger in it. Those imagination,
Imaginary monsters.
monsters only exist in the minds of children. This can't
Distinguish
distinguish
fantasy
from
reality.
reality.
Not like them.
I'm not like that sort of child.
Is this a puzzle?
No, seems to be a fight.
My duty lies with you.
Aww,
The moment of silence. The moment of
6 looks
utterance.
cute.
Until the torch is lit. Learn from silence.
So he only had buffs and debuffs.
Yeah,
Ah,
and one ultimate.
In the ultimate combat,
time for tongues to speak of truth. The moment of silence. The scale of your soul has tilted. The
Oh, that
balance
looks
needs
cool.
to be restored.
Oh wow, that's like so cool.
Learn from silence. The moment of utterance, the moment of silence. We walk in long nights. Benefit from
Statue
reading.
of Liberty. Why do I feel like that's true?
okay, actually, yeah. So it's
Time
like
for
Statue
the moment of
of Liberty,
utterance.
but
The scale of your soul has tilted.
Oh,
The balance
Oh.
needs to be
I see
restored.
why.
yeah, me too. Except it
From
looks
reading.
like ancient Rome. It looks like the ancient
Victory is
Rome
true.
version
I should excuse
of
myself.
the Statue of Liberty.
Sigh. Unfortunately, they're not dangerous.
Time to
It's
go
time
home.
Great job.
Aww.
There- I'm back.
I spent too much time playing.
So much so that I forgot fate is like a stone rolling down the mountain. And even eventually falls over all of 6 is the original perfect number, symbols of complicated and completeness and harmony. When Matt,
You want Dara to read it so you can only read Atticus's lines? Alright.
What a very blessed soul, revelation of the above is bestowed. A 6 possesses a supreme wisdom, pioneering vision, and just balance. They're perfect in every way, like a beacon leading the faithful forward. But only afterward did I realize what it truly meant. Alma? He doesn't want to be called or stir at all. Looking back now, my innate sensitivity as a child picked up all On those anomalies long before my own wisdom did, since I died. Suddenly feeling fear, I stopped asking questions, merely holding my breath and cautiously shifting my feet forward. Aunt Alma's back is close, and the moonlight cast a gentle glow on her fine blonde hair.
Alma.
Alma?
Huh? Ah, look at that. I didn't even notice you were back.
Waves roll in again, sweeping over my feet.
I called you out many times, but you didn't respond.
Is that so? Alma's voice is soft, and her hands were starting hotter. She wrapped her arms around my shoulders, drawing my stiff body into her embrace. The sea rises, climbing up to my shins.
Huh.
I was sorting my thoughts. Sorry, I didn't hear you at all. Until just now. My mind was a mess. But I'm thinking more clearly now. Now I've got it all figured out.
Okay, Daddy, you're reading it. Go
She
ahead.
combed my hair, wiping off the sweat. I billed for running and straightened my collar.
Poor child.
Poor child, you're all sweaty and there are rat scratches on the hem of your shirt. You must have run into those little mobs too. Don't be afraid, child. Pray to the God for what you're about to do. Pray that it all goes well. I feel it, the dampness reaching up to my chin. Who are you?
What?
No.
You remember how
I'm reading.
Aunt Elma, she used to be really, really chill, really relaxed, right?
Yep.
But this current Aunt Elma seems a bit strange.
Why? A question I violently launched with her. It's choking me so much I can barely breathe.
Alma.
Alma, has something happened here?
You're taking her life.
Sorry.
Hey!
Alma and
Atticus.
Atticus, come with me.
Man's shout suddenly rings out. He just ran past 30 alleys in the street, past the hall of April. His wet, select skin shimmers under the moonlight like a soldier bearing bad news, like in the story of books of old. We need to hurry faster, or it'll be too late.
I'm mine if you do.
No, it's already too late.
Huh.
The revelation has come, and me, my sister have returned to the tree. The knock of wisdom arrived before me, entering my mind and allowing me to see everything. Almost pulled the man's hand from her arm. Her voice is calm, her face sorrowful. She turned her head slightly and hugged me tighter.
Just, Arcus, my
a
poor
little
child.
Poor child.
Oh wait,
Poor
that's
child.
not Arcus. That's the mother.
That's Alma.
Elma and Aunt.
Alma became sick that day. A complete number. The sick was not Alma, not any longer.
Let go of me!
I rushed her hand away and ran desperately, trying to escape the suffocating tide.
Hello,
Until the
Sophie.
choking waves overwhelmed me. I find myself back on the beach, unconsciously reciting the golden. Fear originates from it. Yet, when I feel uncertain, I still return here, like a child who can't imagine it. They stray too far from home. Da.
Pray to the gods for what you are about to do.
Through a blur, the silhouette of a new six emerged. Complete wise, her words are clear and impeccable, like the ancient maxim. Pray to the gods for what you're about to do. Pray that all goes well. When you have familiarized with all of this, you'll know the system of eternal gods and mortal men. Knowing what encompasses all things in the world and how they connect as one. You will understand, as you should, that the universe is uniform everywhere. So you won't hope for what you shouldn't, nor will you be deceived.
I can't think any farther.
What's wrong? Saturday, take her to your daddy.
Come on, Sophie, let's go to Daddy.
Oh, what is that supposed to say?
Don't. I can't think any further. My initial doubts start blocking my thoughts. Revelation.
Okay.
Revelation. Is this the revelation that falls upon the sick? The sea completely engulfs my head. The suffocation reminded me that I've lost someone dear to me forever. And this is the blessing from above.
It's getting sad.
Yeah. For a long time afterward, I could not sleep in peace. I'd often sneak down to the beach, listening to the waves, until exhaustion at last closed my eyes. In the days, a voice of wisdom would say, "Don't fear, child. Remember the grace of the gods given the form of disaster and endure patience. Such is fate. Do not complain." Dot, dot, dot. I vaguely realized something, and I opened my eyes to see the silent boulder high on the mountain, overlooking the island. One day, it will push me, just as it pushed Alma. So I cover my ears and bend down. From then on, I no longer gaze at the boulder on the mountain, nor look at the teetering bottle on the table. Until much later, when I had a brief conversation with a girl named Sophia. That was all. How
1, 2, 3, 4 left.
4. 7 plus 4 equals. Oh, there were 11 of them?
Oh, instead, I have distanced myself from my. So even if I end up like Alma, they won't feel sad like for me. Till I was a teenager, I walked alone in silence and doubt. The knowledge transformed us into caterpillars.
From caterpillars.
From caterpillars into butterflies, or is it like snakes shedding skin? After becoming a snake, are we changed or discarded, or is it both? It's a long beach, and it has to be right along the edge of the. I have placed you in gray. Those were trying.
lies with you. The moment of
I don't know why they
utterance,
bother
the
with a
moment
solo
of
battle like
silence.
this for him.
We walk in
Like,
long
you already
nights.
done it once.
Learn from silence. The moment of utterance, the moment of silence. Learn from silence.
So basically, debuff is his attack.
Huh?
So basically, debuff is his attack.
Kind of.
Time for tongues to speak of truth, the moment of utterance. The scale of
The
your soul
revelation.
has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
To clone.
The moment of silence. Until the torch is lit. Time for tongues, time for ears to listen. The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored. Stay balanced.
So I think maybe what he's afraid of is that in the future he what? Because when you receive the revelation, it seems like your personality seems to change.
Time for the moment of silence. Learn from silence. Benefit from reading.
So that's why he doesn't like the So that's why he thinks revelation is a curse.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
But
Stay balanced.
something about it being a curse. I mean, if it's something that takes over your
Moment of
mind
utterance. Time for
and then
tongues to
changes
speak
who
of
you
truth.
are, then maybe it is in a way. What do you think?
I don't know.
The moment of silence. Time for tongues to speak. Time for ears to listen. We walk in long nights. The scale of your soul has
What do you
tilted.
mean, so
The
alcohol,
balance
Teehee?
needs to be restored.
By the way, what are you doing this weekend?
Yeah,
Benefit from reading.
Yeah, what are you doing this weekend? I'm curious to know. This one.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Benefit from reading.
alcohol
The
changes
scale
us.
of your
Panic.
soul has tilted.
What?
The balance needs to be
Hmm?
restored.
What planet? It's a picnic.
Picnic. I thought it said panic. I thought it said panic.
The moment of silence. Time for ears to listen. We walk in long nights. Benefit from reading. We walk in long nights. Time for a moment of utterance. Time for tongues to speak. The moment of silence. Time for ears to listen. The scale of your soul has tilted.
So
The
so his
balance
ultimate
needs to
is
be
the only
restored.
attack. Well, debuff is an attack too, I think.
Learn from
Kind
silence.
of.
Until the torch is lit.
Huh?
What am I doing?
Scavenger hunt.
For what?
Easter. Tomorrow.
How?
I don't know.
Did you talk to your daddy about it?
Okay.
Are you deciding things on your own again?
Is that even possible?
Yes.
Yes.
It's possible.
There, go ahead.
Sophia is a hardworking girl. She is already ready to become a better version of herself. She knows nothing of her future fate there, and therefore had no fear. Her core is so firm, her steps so
Hello,
sure
Blank.
and unreadable.
Hi.
Hello. How was your day? We're on what part 7 of this story.
Yeep.
There's no puzzles or anything to break it up, so I guess it seems a little bit monotonous.
It's boring.
Poor 6. Nobody likes his story. Perhaps that's one of the reasons I asked her that question.
Why do you struggle? Why do you choose to struggle so much against the path of fate? Ooh.
Oh, so you're working at Utu? I didn't really expect an answer from her. It was just a spontaneous curiosity. We are entirely different people. Even if she gave her reasons, they wouldn't help me. Not really. Because I've exhausted every possibility and sought every line of reasoning. My question is unsolvable. Sophia remains silent, wanting to say something but hesitating. Twist the ends of her hair, avoiding my eyes.
Oh.
He just wants me to skip it. I actually want to read the story, though. Maybe next time I should just read character stories on my own time and not have the cuties come over to narrate it.
I have to do something, anything.
That's a peculiar answer. Without any reason, any logic, just doing something. And so I'm left with the puzzle again.
But I prefer for
Preparing?
what. But I prefer preparing for what must come out is better than doing nothing at all.
By the way,
Right? The glass bottle, like the ones at the table.
She flustered, tries to give an example, inventing a glass bottle that is bound to break, then surrounding it with a cloth. This way, even if the bottle still breaks, we can pick up the pieces more easily. It's a practical explanation, pragmatic and devoid of abstraction, and this is her answer to fate, the total opposite of mine.
Thank you for the long talk.
Thank you for the long talk, Sophia.
A new path is carved out between the waters. So maybe that's why he's been acting the way he's been acting.
Why? Oh,
Avoiding his friends and all that. Did I already finish YouTube? Yeah, I finished it on stream yesterday, remember? I did all 30 already. Unless you're talking about the specials. Ah, don't bite my face. What is wrong with you?
nothing. Me don't bite.
Okay, whose teeth was it that was on my cheek just now?
Rita.
You fell asleep so you didn't see it? Okay, well, you can go look. Stories of fighting against fate are often not that heart-stirring. In this story, there's no shepherd, no messenger, no sphinx. Is it easy? It was a pain.
Indy
But yes, it can be easy.
could. Touch.
No head is severed by a sword. No one is born or dies because of it. Nor can it be told to others.
What if? I mean, what? What I face is the revolution.
Are they hungry?
Yes.
You hungry? You want to go now?
No, not yet.
You want to finish the story with me first or something?
Yeah.
Okay. It is an unseen enemy. It is described as a supreme wisdom, the voice from above. It perpetuates in 6, urging them to fulfill the mission as leaders. It's not a tangible bottle. I can't lay soft cloth to catch the pieces of a soul. But her first words inspire me. Not everything needs a complete reason. One must do something. Whatever it is, it's better than just waiting. So, is it feasible to fight knowledge with knowledge? Stop trying to bite my face. Why you keep trying to bite my face? Does it look like something you eat?
No.
No? Then why do you do it?
I know.
Remove the picture book and other books in front of me are still more than enough to fill this modest space. If the revelation is the wisdom destined to completely fill a person, perhaps I can do a little preparation work. It's like filling the bottle with stones beforehand so it won't be easily knocked over. Euclid's Elements. In school, it's considered the most basic text, but I dare not say I truly understand it. It is the simplest of readings that the deepest wisdom is found. This is a suitable beginning.
So this is his
Everyone
point
has
of
their own soul number, and I am not the one chasing truth across the beach. 210 and 37 are extremely intelligent children, but
Focus on your supports. What?
yes, I know. I will focus on 6 when I get the materials for it. He is a support, right? Yes. They build ships, make oars, and sail with gusto into the sea, tirelessly navigating the currents, undaunted by the waves and crashing against the hull. While I am, the silent reef on shore, waiting for the day that the fate will knock me down and fill the trenches of the seabed. Can I withstand the transcendent force? Can I overcome its overwhelming will? It almost seems impossible. Am I the only one who's interested in 6's story right now?
But regardless, I'll make my
Preparations.
preparation.
I sit at the table talking to myself.
That was for sounds like a child.
You want to hear the one that you recorded, honey? You want to hear it? Or
What's
here?
the original one?
This is the one you recorded.
Stop! Freeze!
Nice.
I start by opening the first book, so heavy that its pages seem light. Introductio in announcing.
No, I must
Infinitorum.
missing.
No, I must have missed something before that. Gepesto, Jesus. This is the language I don't understand. That's French, isn't it?
Maybe. Where have I
Hello,
heard
Kevin
this?
Nola. Thank you for the read.
Hello.
How was your stream? Was it good? Hope you
Oh,
had a
it's
good
my-
day. You're sleepy? Okay. Let's just do this real quick before you go sleep.
Oh, nice.
Wait. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, like, you played Genshin last, but it's playing Honkai Star Rail clip instead.
Oh, wow.
Huh? No problem. You girls both have accounts. I don't know why you picked the game.
That's because I didn't get Kafka.
Oh, right. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Because Cutie, too, rage quit because she didn't pull Kafka. All right. Looking back, I was
How's
happy
it
in the
con-
early stages of my retreat. Knowledge gradually fills me. I stroll along the coast, picking up
I
shells on my
quit
feet,
because
putting
I
them in
couldn't
my
find my
pocket,
way
and then
through.
continuing on my way. I start to think about higher, loftier issues than the direction I'm heading. It's enlightening salvation, an immersive feeling, and I'm sure that the real solution to the problem is right in front of me. What are you doing? With its help, I can finally stop wandering on that dark, damp shore every day. My body feels light enough to reach the clouds in the sky.
The forbidden words should never been saying.
Huh?
That's what I was gonna say.
What are you gonna say? Now the gods have sent me here to suffer more misfortune. My sorrows are not yet over, and the gods will send endless calamities.
Therefore,
The horse hasn't been brought yet. She stands there. Goodbye has already been said, and there's nothing more to say to each other. So it's just his struggle, 6's struggle to stay as Atticus. Because he doesn't want to become 6, if that makes sense.
Oh. I
Because
see.
apparently 6 has always been passed down through a certain bloodline, right? But when the revelation happens, it's like their head is filled with so much information and knowledge that it changes who they are, and he doesn't want that. Because he doesn't want to change. It's like if suddenly somebody decided to put a computer inside of your head, are you still Rena?
No.
So what he's thinking, okay, well, why don't I get all this information in my head first while I am still Rena instead of becoming the computer or something like that. If I'm explaining that correctly.
Oh. Is this a puzzle?
No.
It's a battle.
It's not even a battle. It's just
Like talk.
him his path on how to deal with becoming 6. Like he doesn't want to lose himself, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I see what lies behind the words. Knowledge flows from the minds of those who came before to the tips of their pens, then is inked across pages, bound into books, and preserved for the future. Read.
This is much like the fate of sin. Only that I inherit wisdom from others in a different way. When you gaze it
At it.
it no longer has a fit form. Wisdom is a name forcibly given. It's actually a collection of complex thoughts of a human
Complex.
species. I did say complex.
I thought you said accomplished just now.
Okay. I drink merrily with mountain thieves. I voyage with heroes. I invite the wise to my side and debate with them.
Not yet.
I read books as if I were peering into thoughts in someone else's mind. Gradually holding these thoughts in my palm, I realize that however complex their curves may be, they only have two ends. At one end is life, and the other is death. Because this is the fate of man. We are like a hemp on a spindle, a finite collection, despite all our variations.
The world.
The words are always destined for strife, misfortune, and calamity. The good are not always rewarded with their virtues, nor are the wicked always punished for their sins. In the end, everything just happens as purple as the pebbles washed up on the beach. At the dawn. Is this all there is? What chapter are y'all on?
9.
9?
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's almost done. Yes.
Alright, go on.
The night was darker than usual. Even the shimmering sea was engulfed by the inky blackness. I felt the sand under my feet slipping away.
Girl, you're gonna break my leg like this.
And I totally started to float away with it. All color faded, and I was suspended in an empty black space. That day, Alma wanted to see me. I closed the nothingness of me and left my room for the first time after a long retreat. I returned to the roof home and climbed up the slope away from the sea's embrace. Alma grabbed my hand. She's heard of my recent struggles and worries that I am falling into the void of knowledge. I guess every word before she speaks takes wisdom. The ancient maxims and the advice of golden verses, I've heard them all endlessly. I don't blame her. This is the 6's duty, her destiny. I brush her hand away and return to my own battlefield. Even if knowledge leads to void, I use it to confront that unknown revelation. So it stops me. It's too tense. I hear him speak with intense emotion about the revelation. The revelation is a curse, my friend. I shouldn't have answered, for this is not his fate. He always tries to meddle in matters far behind reality, abilities, which only brings disaster upon himself and others. Cautious Daedalus and proud Icarus both fitted themselves with wings and attempted to fly over the sea. The former landed safely at a low altitude, while the latter flew too close to the sun, only to fall from the sky under as wax melting sheet. It's not hard to see the one he more closely resembles.
He's the one who Icarus, I guess.
Huh? Huh? Someone enters my retreat. It's 37. She's always curious, always puzzling, and questioning. Fortunately, she also always firmly believes she is right. Sorry, 37. I can't help you with this right now. The truth, I can answer her. My own questions earlier were much or more profound than hers. And perhaps I can offer many wise answers, but might do her more harm than good. See them, that is, dipped her son Achilles is in the river Styx, granting him immortality. To keep her baby from being swept away by the strong current, the mother held on to him by the heel. Her love made Achilles heal his one fatal weakness. It's not hard to see where 37 old weaknesses lie. At the very least, I should have revealed them prematurely. I closed the door again and sat in silence. And who I am, to which fable do I belong? Yes, I know that too. Oedipus went through his struggles and met with his prophecies doom, though thus the perfect tragedy came into being. Everything is crystal clear. Now I know it all. But what do I do next?
Okay, last one.
Yes!
What do you think I should do afterwards?
Huh?
What do you think I should do afterwards?
Suck up.
Suck up? Are you sure?
Yeah.
You sure you just don't want to go play a game like Astro Party?
Huh? I want to play Suck Up. We haven't played Suck Up in a long time.
Are you not tired of reading though?
Huh?
We'll play Suck Up another day.
Aw. Since the night my mother passed away, I haven't set foot in the cemetery where she's buried. Truly unsettling when fate presents itself in such tangible form. So that's the cemetery? But then, on a whim, I decided to go there. It was like receiving a revelation. Alma? She ought to be busy preparing for the voyage, but here she is, standing silently on the grass like a living tombstone. When she sees me, she isn't surprised, as if she had known what fate had planned. Atticus, my child, your timing is perfect. I know you've always harbored doubts, and our shared bloodline has only added to this divide. You've tried to counter the revelation with knowledge, but it only leads you further into confusion. You get lost in a maze of thoughts and fears, unable to find a red thread of escape. I've heard of this before, Alma. She smiles, shaking her head, and pulls out a hardcover book. I think you're going to need this. Why did Alma look so young?
That was before she passed away.
Good afternoon, child. I hear her footsteps fade away beyond the tree, like a dewdrop sliding off a leaf. Lowering my head, I see the name of the book. The voice from above. It's a children's picture book, familiar to every child on this island. It has been endlessly discussed and even argued over. The story is vivid and clear in my mind without even seeing the page.
A voice from the above spoke to
a man. An important thing will happen to you. Ow. Thus he spends his life waiting for a miracle till death arrives. When the man lay sick in bed, It cried up to the voice from above, asking, when will all that you have promised finally arrive? The voice from above said, I gave you countless opportunities to work the miracles, but you missed them all. Because you thought you knew your fate, you took no action. In the end, you achieved nothing. Makes sense. I used to despise the story because I was stressed with the will of heaven as a kind of desirable benefit and said nothing about the cruelty of fate. For stripping away all the misunderstandings and mentioned it's simple. Now wait, you must take destiny into your own hands. This is something I have long known and acted on. What else is there in the book that I missed that I needed? Before I realized it, I found I had walked to the beach and it was already dark.
I'm gonna fight critters again.
My duty lies with you. The moment of utterance. We walk in long nights. Learn from silence. We walk in long nights. Benefit from reading. Stay balanced. Time for the moment of silence. The moment of utterance. The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Ah, bar number 2.
Benefit from reading. Learn from silence.
I didn't press any of that. I think he kind of did it
The
himself.
moment of silence. Time for the moment of silence. Until the torch is lit. The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance.
Statue
needs
of
to be
Liberty!
restored.
It healed? Okay, that's actually upsetting.
I beg your pardon. Benefit from reading.
No, it had 3 bars. HP.
Time for the moment of silence. Until the torch is lit. Benefit from reading. Time for the moment of silence. Time for ears to listen. The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored. Victory secured. I should excuse myself.
That night, the wind was gentle. I stayed on the beach waiting for night turn into dawn. Watching the night turn to dawn, the razor golden light rising over the sea. Waves crashed forward, halting my toes. I think of Alma and of those brief, not so lonely days that followed. The metal on my forehead is cool to touch. A gift from Sophia at 37. And apparently was a contribution from 210. Sophia, while she stands on the shore hesitant, perhaps looking for one to make a small boat to follow in their wake. They appear gracefully, gently curving the line. I understand it now. I see it. People's destinies spread out like long trails on the beach. But that's all. I don't understand their feelings, their situations, or the circumstances under which they made their choice. I only know, but I don't understand it, just like my own fate. Suddenly, I feel the humidity of ocean heavy on my eyes. The vision blurs, and the sea horizon grows distant. It sparkles gently under the rays of the sun. A peak of gray-blue waves lifting up white foam stirs the deep blue marine. The tides and the currents of the sea are constant. I stumble my toes stepping into the waves. The icy cold washes away all my knowledge and words associated with it. Yes, this is what I'm missing. Knowing and not understanding. Seeing and not experiencing. Nothing I thought knew was more real than the cold water lapping my toes. Until that revelation truly arrives, I could never claim to have the understood fate. I closed the picture book in my hands, feeling its gritty cover and solid texture.
I see.
Then I don't need any other books. Yes, we're done! Finally!
After reading.
The day that follow are calm. The believer seeking truth and knowledge. Sail out to explore a world of constantly changing phenomena. But the ships return as far later than expected.
No.
No, impossible. They're already well past the maximum duration of impossible. They must return today. As long as they are alive on the ship, there is no way they cannot be headed back. They wait day and night, but eagerly anticipating the return of their leader and the ship. Soon, they grow increasingly panic. Hey, look, that's the ship. Until one person shouts excitedly, jumping high with joyful news.
Excellent!
I knew it. They were all right.
Great!
I'm so glad. The ship returned from a voyage along its planned route. With no deviation in angle or speed.
People run to the coast.
Waiting to welcome their new insights from the outside world, believing these unprecedented ideas will illuminate the path of truth.
Dad!
Oh wait, sorry. Among them is Atticus' 3-year friend. What happened?
No! That was a thunderbolt!
No. The emanation descends upon them. Everyone is calling out. Everyone is up. They scream, cry, fall to the sandy ground. The ominous noise even reaches the roof room. What just happened? The dot. Ignoring his trembling fingers, Atticus takes the book and opens it on the table. Regardless of the worst outcome, this is what he planned to do.
A voice from the
above spoke to a man.
An important
Wait,
thing
Rita!
to you. What will it be?
His voice
Grandpa?
now. Shh.
You will gain wealth. You will gain fame. You will walk
That's
in
his
the
own
garden
voice?
of wisdom and happiness. The voice answered.
Okay.
At the same time, the geometric shape washes ashore. It's a beautiful tetrahedron, brilliant with golden hue like Alma's shining blonde hair when she was in good health. The revelation has knocked on his door.
So
When the revelation happens, it means the previous person died. Countless ancient knowledge is conveyed through the imprint of the soul, number 6. Moral, historical, empirical, abstract, mathematical, and humanistic. This is the crystallization of wisdom passed down from generation to generation by the island leaders, a glimpse of the mysteries transmitted through the bloodline by those who perceive the truth. Revelation, knowledge, wisdom. They surge so how do you say that?
tumultuously.
You think so? And vastly, that entire lifetimes of achievements and thoughts from mortals are like bottles of water compared to the mighty ocean. The boulder of fate has rolled down from its peak and a new 6 is born. Notice how his name changed? It's not Atticus anymore.
Yep. No.
The reef remains unchanged and has been hardened by the erosive force during the long night. The paused hand gently falls and turns the page.
Revelation.
It is just as simple as it is.
Did I hear it?
It's already ended.
Okay.
Sarah, I found you.
Okay. Yes, we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Atticus.
In a way, that was kind of like a sad story, to be honest.
Yeah.
Huh?
You didn't
I'm
even
pretty
notice
sure
name
that's
change.
Alma.
No, that's Atticus. I mean, 6. Not.
Not like the cube.
Huh?
Oh, wait, never
It's
mind.
too cute, but... Well, that's it for this.
Okay, sorry.
So we never knew what happened.
What do you mean?
Wait, what Blondie
Like
doing
what
in
happened
there?
onto the ship.
Blondie.
Blondie.
Okay, let me do my dailies real quick. Okay, what games do you girls have in mind? Do you want to play Astro Party or
Okay, Star Rail.
Honkai Star Rail? Why?
Didn't Rixalis say that there was something new?
Something new?
Something new.
I mean, there's a daily board game. If that's what you're talking about.
I want to do it. I
Ah.
want to do it.
Ah.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that girl.
Well, why don't you go eat real quick and then come back, and I'll load the game when you're done. When you come back, okay? Are you done eating already, or
No, I only managed
the
to
bartender event? Oh, okay.
Woo! Yay!
Go, go, go. Huh? Yeah, let me just burn my stamina real quick, and then I'll go.
Huh? It's already over?
I hear screaming and yelling.
Well, the chair is in the middle of the room. Please, take a seat.
See, did that give me enough? No, it didn't. Gosh darn it.
You always seem so certain of your life.
Claim all daily task rewards. His Psycube. Yeah, I'm still short on this.
Well,
Right?
the chair is in the middle of the room. Please, take a seat.
My duty lies with you. Until the torch is lit, learn from silence.
Check my calculation. over. Ow!
Benefit from reading. Until the torch is lit. Benefit from reading.
Welcome to the world of numbers. Oh, hi.
That's good, because I'm lacking damage.
Okay, but what does it mean to us?
Well, the chair is in the middle of the room. Please, take a seat.
Oh my gosh, it's going through dust like water.
Let's kill time together.
Until the torch is lit. Learn from
Time
silence.
to check my calculation.
Ah,
Get out of here. Intersect and divide.
I should just make him my DPS for intellect.
we walk in long nights. Learn from silence.
Welcome to the world of numbers.
Huh? It's already over?
Okay, I think I burned through it all. I mean, Tooth Fairy does pretty good damage too for a healer. Okay, I wonder if that's enough to get him to I4 now.
Well, the chair is in the middle of the room.
No, it isn't! Oh my gosh, alright. Alright, let me load another game. So, Honkai Star Rail did. So the new event dropped already. The one with the bartending thing. Honkai Star. She doesn't do too bad. I mean, last time she did 19,000, right? And then like Melania did 28,000 right afterwards. Temporary bartender. Oh, it's patching. Hold on. Okay. Too loud. Hold on.